Gemini G7. We're back for another video. Today, I'm getting loaded over here in Pasadena. So we're gonna get loaded and I'm gonna tarp it. And the reason why I'm gonna tarp it because it's gonna be raining tomorrow, and tomorrow is Sunday. I'm pre-loading on today, and yeah, I'm gonna teach you guys how to tarp. So as soon as they load me, I'm on the other side. That way I have a little more, sunlight. That way you guys get the idea. Pay attention closely because I'm gonna show you how to tarp, and I'm gonna try to do it quick. And I'm gonna be struggling with the camera though, because I forgot to bring my GoPro and I forgot to bring my accessories, so I can just put it on my head and I just do it with my hands and show how to do it. But this is my backup camera, and I have half a battery left, so hopefully I get all the footage and you guys can see it. Okay, so if anything, I use my phone as another alternative. Okay, so today I'm gonna show you how to tarp on your flatbed. All right, peace. All right, guys, so we're here at the location. So these guys here are really nice enough to load me. I'm gonna strap it, I'm gonna tarp it, I'm gonna teach you how to tarp. All right, so hang on to that. Did I tell you I'll be back on Thursday? I mean on Saturday, because he was telling me that, hey, we're gonna probably start loading some Saturdays, and you said you're gonna be working all day, right? Yeah. And I told you I might be back this Saturday. Didn't I tell you that? Yeah, see, I was here yesterday and I told them about work. You probably work because usually weekends I'm off, but they're so backed up here and they got nowhere to put the stuff. We have to go pick up this all and preload them. That way Monday we will deliver it. You know what I mean? So these knows. All right, guys. So there's two ways of doing this, of tarping. One is to strap down your load first and then put your tarp on, and you'll be done with it. Which that's the way I'm gonna do it. Another way is another way of tarping is that after they load you, you tarp it, you bungee it, and then you strap it down. That's another way of doing it. The only con I see if you tarp first and then you strap it down and then you bungee it, when you crank on those straps, there are some gaps on the edge of the load. When you strap it down too hard with your bar to tarp your load, what happens is that it will start tearing your tarp against the load of the edge of the board of the lumber or whatever load you're hauling. So I highly suggest not doing that, is to get loaded, strap first, tarp it, and then bungee it. That's how I do it. That way you don't tear up your tarps. Some people have the way of doing things. There's many ways of doing things, but as soon as you get used to tarping, you get used to how you want to do your job. How you strap the load and how you tarp the load. You gotta find your way of how you do things. Everybody's different. People, how they do their loads different. If you want to strap first, you want to tarp first, that all depends on you. But I'm gonna show you the way I do it, and it doesn't mess up my tarp. Okay, so now they're loading me right now, as you can see. After they load me, I'm gonna strap it down. After I strap it down tightly and everything's good, I'm gonna tarp it, I want to bungee it, and that's it. All right, so I want to show you how to tarp. Right, stay tuned to that. I'm sorry guys, I forgot to mention one thing. As they are loading you, before you get ready to tarp, you have to put that tarp on top of the load, and that way you can start doing your work tarping. Right, to make it easier for you guys, if you're gonna tarp your load, if you know it's gonna rain, when these guys, they load you, okay, you grab your tarp and put on top of that bundle, and then when you put the tarp on the bundle, he's gonna carry and put it on your flatbed. That way it's easier on you, and you don't have to worry about carrying that heavy ass tarp on your shoulder and trying to throw it over on top of your load, so that way you can tarp your load. Okay, so let me get this right. Man, it's kind of dark in here, man. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hey, brother. Yeah. I'm gonna give you my tarp. I'll put it on top of that. All right. I'm gonna start it. Tomorrow's gonna rain. I'm not working tomorrow, but I have to start it rain tomorrow. Let's put it every day. Okay, I'll put it whichever. Did I tell you before I have my own YouTube channel? Yeah, I'm on YouTube channel. I'm doing a vlog. Yeah, I'm doing a vlog. I want to show how people how to tarp. How to do it. So All right, guys, we're set. We're back. Okay, so I'm going to bring my truck outside so that way I have more light. That way you guys can see. Because if I do it inside, you're not able to see a very clear picture. Anyhow, as you can see, I'm already strapped. Okay, I got the bungees on the side of the rail ready to go for you guys. Also, when I mentioned earlier about asking the forklift after he loads you, can you throw the tarps up there on top? That way you have to carry up there with your weight. So as you can see, the tarp right there. Okay. And there's a tarp right there. You guys can see it. See it right there. Okay. As you can see, it's cloudy, so we need to tarp this load. These are pickets, so they're easy to get mold. So tomorrow's gonna rain. I'm off tomorrow. I just want to tarp it and hold on this load and deliver Monday. So what do you need to tarp this? So all you need is bungees and a step ladder. Okay, you need a step ladder and a bungee. So the step ladder is to help you climb over, you know, you gotta climb your monkey ass up there, you know, because you gotta do the work. Okay, bungees already lined up, easy for me to show you. So I usually don't do this, but I do like this, that way you guys can see. Okay, so let me get my monkey ass up there and show you how to tarp. All right, catch you guys in a bit. All right, guys, we're back. As you can see, we are on top of my load. Okay, my truck's there, and the other tarp's there. Okay. But that tarp's there, and that tarp's there. First things first. You always do the back tarp first before you do the front. And the reason why, if you do the front first, it's gonna go over here in the middle. And when you pull the back over the top layer from the front tarp, when you drive forward, this tarp right here on the back will fly off. So remember, you're driving forward, you want the wind to go over your tarp and away, okay? Never do the front tarp first, the front of the load. Never, ever do that. Always do the back first. So I'm gonna show you the back, okay? Let me back up a little bit. I'm not really good with heights, but bear with me. Once you get the hang of it, it'll be easy. Okay, right about there. Okay, that's the back part. Okay, see, that's the back part. Okay, now when you put the front tarp, it should go over this tarp. The front tarp has to be over this tarp, because if you don't overlay the front tarp of your load over the rear of your tarp load, when you drive off, this tarp will catch the wind, it'll fly off, and you will lose the back tarp. Always do the back tarp first before you do the front tarp. Okay, so now put it over. Okay, it's some work, you know, tarping is work, but that's how we all get paid, right? We gotta do it. I should have brought my damn GoPro and my head mount. This make it so much easier. Okay. If the back is not even with the tarp, it's okay. You can always pull it when you get down there. Okay. Also, when you put the tarps, make sure this door tarp is facing that one. The front tarp is the same way. It has its own door lit too. Okay. See, it's a little wet from last time I hauled. Drop it down. See? Not hard, guys. Not hard. It's easy. It's just work. You know what I mean? It's just work. That's all it is. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because the wind. Okay. Okay. Now the back is covered. You see that? Don't worry, it's not gonna go anywhere. Because I want to add the front tarp. Now I'm gonna grab the front one and overlay. I'm gonna grab the front load, the front tarp of the load. I'm gonna overlay on top of this rear tarp. That way when you drive, this rear tarp doesn't fly over. So I'm gonna put you guys down for a second. Let me grab my other one. Don't move, camera. Don't move. See that? You see that? See, you always do the rear tarp first. So after you do the rear tarp, then you do the front tarp and it overlays. See how I mean by overlay? That way the wind doesn't take the tarp. So when you drive forward, this tarp, the rear tarp, don't fall back when you're driving forward on the freeway. Okay? Make sure you do that. Alright, so now I'm gonna unfold the front one, and then after that, we're done. Just start budging it down, not hard. Yeah, I'm not good with heights, but it's okay. It's not that bad. Not a lot of people are good with heights either. Okay, see, that's done. Pull this back. Pull this back. Okay. This side here. Pull this away. When you're tarped, when the load's covered, watch your step because you can't fall. Because the wood down there on the bottom of your load, you might trip and fall. So when you walk on top of your load, be careful, okay? That way you don't fall. Okay? You see? Overlay with the rear tarp. That way it doesn't fly off. So when the wind blows, it blows this way, and it doesn't yank the bottom tarp off. Now Jake did this before, and he did the front tarp first before he did the back. He drove down the freeway, and the rear tarp blew off. I was like, whoa. So I gotta start over, start over again. Okay, see how I fall from place? And that's the door lid right there, okay? That's no problem. Okay, now everything's tarped, we're good to go. I'm gonna get my monkey ass down. Next up, we're gonna start doing the doors on both ends. Once we start doing the doors, then we do the sides. Catch you guys in a bit. All right guys, I'm in the back of the truck and I'm already off the load. Now, in order to adjust this, you need to pull the doors. See, right here. See the end right here? This is the end right here of the tarp. Try to pull it to the end of it. That way it covers, it meet lines up at the end. Same thing with this side. Pull over like that. See, that's perfect. This side is pulled down a little bit because this is the corner of it. This side here, the corner of this one's right here. So I need to pull the tarp this way a little bit. No problem. I'll do it from the bottom. All right, let me jump down. And we're done with this. Okay. That way you guys can see. So now I'm gonna do the door first. Do the rear door first. Take this tab right here, pull it this way to adjust it. Don't be afraid of it. Okay, once you adjusted it, you're good to go. Okay, now we do the door first. Let me get my monkey ass back up there again. Now for the back door, for the rear door, what you want to do, don't use this yet, use this last. Fold this door down. Okay. For the rear of the load, always use this door first. Put this door down and bungee it. Down, we bungee this. So let me get down again. Also, when you use these bungees, make sure the bungees, the hook is in facing outside. Never facing in like this. Always facing out. Okay? Because if you don't, what happens is at the edge of that bungee, of the hook, will be stabbing your tarp. It's going to make a hole in it. And that's not what you want to do. So make sure the hook is facing outside. As long as it's not facing the hook end, it's not facing against another tarp surface, face it outside. If it is touching the outer tarp surface, face the hook the other way. Flip it and face it inside. So now the door is not going anywhere. That door is set. Now I'm going to do the ends. Ends are easy. Okay. Get the ends. Slow. Hold it over. Go to this side. You see there's a tarp right here. There's a tarp right here. Don't face the hook inside. Face the hook outside. Okay? Like so. That way that hook doesn't stab this tarp right here and creates a hole. Once your tarp start having holes, holy crap, my camera went out. Okay, so I don't know when my camera shut off, but it shut off just right now. Okay, so first you fold down the door. Once you fold down the door, you use the bungees. Okay, hook this up. Once you've done this side and done that side, then you start doing these. Okay, you flap them up like so. Okay, and you budge them across to the other side flap. The back, you always fold the door, this whole tire here, door down first. Then you work the side doors, okay? Always do that for the back of the load. Now, in the front of the load, you have to do the completely opposite. The front load, you have to do the side doors first before you do the main big door. Reason why? Aerodynamics, when you're driving forward, you don't want the thing to rip off. So you do it totally different, okay? I don't know why my camera shut off. Okay, so over here. All right, guys, sorry for the interruption. The camera on my phone died. So now we're gonna do the same thing over here with the door. I'm using my phone to record now. So hopefully this doesn't fall off. Hopefully. We can find a way to set this. Not blocking any views, is it? Let me even use this other camera. Now, the door for the front of load, you want it to be the opposite, okay? You don't want it to do it differently. So at the front, you gotta do it completely the opposite, okay? Where's the camera's going? My camera died, sorry guys, so now I'm gonna use my phone to do this. It takes a little more patience to show you guys how to tarp a load. So I'm trying to do the best I can to educate you how to tarp a load the right way. All right. Now, don't do the door first, do the side flap first. When you're in the back of the load, you do the door first, then you do the sides. This one here, you gotta do the sides first, okay? Now do the sides first. Around. So, gonna be kind of crooked because it's not squared right here. Okay, this side first. Remember, the hook is facing outward. I mean, facing away from the other surface area. If there's a tarp right here, like see this door went down here, and you use this like that, the hook is gonna stab that tarp on the inside. But since there's no tarp here, we take the hook, we swap it around, we flip it around, and make sure the hook is on the inside, hitting the load, not the tarp. Because over time, when you're driving down the freeway and the wind is moving it, the hook will damage your tarp, will make a hole in it. You don't want that. Okay. This side higher than this side a little bit. It's okay. There we go. And the bottom. Okay. Bring it down real quick. Pull the side up. Take your time doing it. Do it right. No rush. I mean, I know time is money. You gotta do what's right. Okay? Let me do the other side real quick. Let's get to it. Bottom one more time. Make sure it doesn't move. Okay. Now the side doors are done. Now you do the front door. It's not gonna be perfect, but just do the best you can, okay? That's all we can do. That's all we can ask for. Now, if you want to pull some stuff like that or improvise, you can. No problem. Okay, like that. Do the other side real quick. started shifting on this side, so now I don't have room on this side. Now the door is finished. You can touch it up. Top part, if you want to, because you'll be driving this thing's gonna flap. Okay, you can improvise, try to make something, make it work. Something like that. That wasn't flap too much. Okay, improvise. Use your imagination. Too much. Now this door is set. So as you can see, the back door, you do the back door first, then you do the fins. The front, you do the fins first, then the main door. Okay? That way when you drive, the wind blows, it blows over the load. It doesn't trip your tarp. Alright? So let me go ahead and start doing this side here. Let me move my camera a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see. We'll start doing this side and the other side, and we're done. That's it. It's not hard, guys. It's pretty simple. Don't make it hard enough than the way it is. Oh, leftover jumpies. I think Fidel is here. Because he's here to get a load too. Okay guys, you see how I did it? Don't take long. Once you get one hook, hook it up to here, got another hook over here, got another hook over here, wrap it around. You wrap once, if it's too loose, wrap it again to the rail, go to the other, go to the next pole, hook it up. That's it. This is how the side looks. See how simple it is? Now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Exact same thing. After that, we're done, gentlemen, okay? Pretty simple, not that very hard. Easy knowledge, okay? Once you get the habit of it, you find what is best suits you. You do the way what is best for you, okay? Everybody has their own way of doing things, okay? So, hope that educate you on how to tarp and load. Thank you for watching. Please support my channel. Give me a thumbs like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Give me a comment. You have any questions, ask away. I am more than happy to answer any questions, okay? Also, when I get 1,500 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I'm doing another giveaway. As you can see, I just had 1,000 subscribers. I just gave away the hats. We're done deal on that one. Next up is 1,500 subscribers. I'm gonna do another giveaway. Also, I'm doing another giveaway at 2,000 subscribers, okay? So just give you guys a heads up on that. I'm trying to catch my breath and try to do this because it's gonna rain pretty soon. So, tarp, it's not easy, okay? I mean, it's easy. Just don't make it harder in the way it is. When I first started, it was super hard. It took me, the first time I did it took me almost an hour and a half, almost 2 hours to do it by myself. As you do it many times, you'll get faster and faster and faster. You do what's best for you, what suits you better when you do your work, okay? Everybody has their own way of doing things, okay? Now I just did it in 45 minutes, 35 to 45 minutes, tops. Before it took me 2 hours, and then I worked my way down. It took me a whole hour to do it, and a whole hour to do it, and a whole hour to do it. In Houston, it's been raining a lot, on and off, so I've been doing it a little bit more frequently. So now it takes me about 45 minutes, 35 to 45 minutes to tarp the load, as you can see, okay? So I hope that really educate you, okay? Thank you for watching, thank you for support. Until then, that's all right now. Peace, I'm out. Till next time. See you guys later.